Agency Arizona, and today we're going to talk about how these girls were discovered, amongst many other things. So, do you girls want to introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Alexander Armstrong, and I've been with the agency for 5 years.
I'm Ava Simon, and I've been with the agency for a month.
I'm Allie Gooch, and I've been with the agency for 5 years.
I'm Grace Koss, and I've been with the agency for a year.
I'm Miranda Sullivan, and I've been with the agency for 2 years.
I'm Mad Manning, and I've been with the agency for 5 years.
All right, girls, so we're going to touch base on how you got into the modeling industry. So why don't we start with you, Miranda? How was your first introduction into the business?
So I was friends with Paige Honeycutt, who has been modeling for a while, and she went overseas. I think she went to New Zealand at this point and a bunch of places. And she just kind of recommended going to the agency. I'd always kind of wanted to model, and I wasn't too sure about how exactly it worked and what to expect. So she had me going for an open call.
Nice. I'm glad she did.
Me too.
And then you came on like a different day than our normal, usual open call day, right?
Yeah, so I went in, I thought it was Tuesdays and Thursdays, but it actually ended up only being Thursdays. But they still wanted to meet with me. Thank gosh.
Of course. Like, we'll still take you in.
Yeah. But yeah, so they took some digitals and had me walk through them, and they met it as a team, and then kind of gave me the contract. So yeah.
Nice. Now, what about you, Allie?
For me, I was scouted at a 4th of July barbecue at the local neighborhood country club. I was just with a group of my friends, and I got approached by Terri, the owner of the agency. And just kind of hey, have you thought about modeling before? Have you ever modeled before? And at this point, I had no experience, nothing. But after going at home and doing a little bit of research, I decided that it's something I wanted to try.
I'm glad you did. It wasn't anything that crossed your mind before?
No, I've been approached a couple of times before, just randomly, in parking lots, and stuff like that, kind of just
and what goes through your mind when that happens? Are you thinking, what are you thinking?
It's just kind of it's kind of flattering. So it's oh, good, you know. But yeah, I think it's also really important to just do the research and make sure that whoever is approaching you is legit, and it's someone that you'd want representing you and creating a brand for you.
Yeah, that's a really good point, because in some cases too, there's people who claim that they work for an agency that actually don't. So it's good to do the research and even calling local retailers and asking who they work with, what agencies they work with, things like that. So good, that's good that you did that. And has it been different than expected, I guess, with your start? Was it anything you had imagined, or?
Honestly, no. I was just kind of expecting to just kind of do random kind of gigs here and there, and then I ended up about, I think it was a year after signing, I got sent off to New York Fashion Week for my first time, and I had the opportunity to do that for multiple seasons and sign with agencies in top cities like New York and Los Angeles. So it was just an incredible experience that I would have never had if I would have never tried.
Yeah. And weren't you on some kind of late night talk show?
Oh yeah. One of the looks I walked at Fashion Week for V-Files ended up on Jimmy Kimmel. They had this whole segment where they kind of recreated Fashion Week looks, and it just so happened I was wearing this big yellow feathery piece for David Ferreira, V-Files, and they recreated it on Jimmy Kimmel and brought the picture up and everything. So it's just cool little experiences like that you wouldn't have otherwise if you don't try.
Very cool. Miranda, what's been your favorite experience with modeling?
Probably going to Sydney was really cool, and living right on the beach and just being able to experience a different part of the culture, and I don't know, kind of stepping outside of my element. When you go off and you're alone, it's different, and not necessarily living in a model apartment, but being by yourself, you kind of get a self-exploration and what you want to do, and kind of seeing all the different things that are out there.
Yeah, for sure. Travel brings a lot of that. Mm-hmm. Definitely. And there's so many good parts to travel. It's hard too, though.
Yeah, it is. It can get lonely at times, but if you're working and you're staying busy and you realize that it's just part of it, and it makes it all worth it.
Mm-hmm. And it's definitely worth it seeing all these beautiful places
Yeah.
all over the world. What was your first booking? Do you remember what that was? Was it like did you start out with shows?
I remember I had like a test shoot with Lanley Lay. It was like my first booking. It was like my first photo shoot ever, so I had no idea kind of what to do. But thankfully the agency kind of guided me through. You know, I remember like calling like Terri and Megan, just kind of asked like, okay, like what do I bring? Like how do I prepare for this? But they kind of gave me the basics.
Nice. Good. It was a good experience.
Oh yeah, it was a great experience.
Yeah. It's nice getting like, hair and makeup done and
Oh yeah.
all those things. And what about you, Miranda?
That's a good question. My first
Shoot.
booking?
Yeah, you tested first.
Yeah.
What was that experience like?
It was very fast, and it was with Lando, and yeah, it was really cool. It was a simple kind of setup, no hair, no makeup, just kind of how you are, and I kind of like that, and just kind of you get to express yourself with not a lot of makeup and not a lot of hair, and so you can kind of be free to do whatever you want.
Ooh. And what's something that you've been wanting to do? Like what would be your ideal dream booking?
Ooh,
Is this something to do with Star Wars?
I mean, like honestly, if I could do anything for Star Wars, that would be like my dream come true.
Yeah, mine's for sure like Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did the opening ceremony with Disney.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was really cool.
Oh my
Really cool.
gosh.
Mhm.
Totally. I feel like, you know what else? I would like love to do Calvin Klein. I remember
Yeah.
like Fashion Week, I got like really close one time, but like I'd love to do Calvin.
All those options. Thanks so much for watching our video.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content.
Bye.
About 13 years old when my sister Claire was modeling for a while, and she